Hi, my name is Adina, and if you're coming back for a revisit, thank you so much for coming and stopping by. And if this is your first time, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you'll know when I upload another video. So I'm back with week number 3 of Project Pan 2026. I'm really doing well with this, in my opinion. My viewership is kind of low, which is understandable, but I really am feeling good about doing my content. And right now I can honestly say I'm doing it because I want to. So this is my week 3 Project Pan 2026 basket. I do have another video that I'm posting. It'll probably be posted before this one, and it will be with my skin body lotion, fragrance, and stuff like that. And I also am talking about my jewelry for the week. But this, I just want to talk about my products that are in my Project Pan 2026 basket. So as I did last time, I talked about some items that didn't make it to the next tier for whatever the reason was. I want to do that again today. So I have this cream foundation, which is from Ruby Kisses. There's nothing wrong with the product, but it's very matte. I think I will be using this as my shade for the summer, and plus it's deep enough that I can do that. But that's the only reason why this isn't moving to this week's basket. It looked really good, but it was matte, and I didn't want that for the winter. The next product is this Pro Concealer from LA Girl. Same situation. It dries down kind of matte, and I need more of a dewy look, especially for the wintertime. So I'll be moving this to summer. You'll probably see this again by week number. I'm not quite certain what that would be, but probably mid-year. Now, some items that are going to be returning because they just are part of either my regimen or they just perform so well. My L'Oreal Collagen Moisturizer, it's almost, well, it's gone. That's it. I'm using a brush now to get it out because I want every ounce, every bit. I want as much as I can get out of here. But I do have some more ready and waiting once I get every little bit out of it. I want every crumb. Next is my cooling stick that I've been using from LA Girl. I wish that I could find this someplace locally. I don't want to have to pay for shipping. I just don't. But a friend of mine did show me where it's on Amazon. I had seen it there. I don't need 2 of them. I only want 1. So I'm probably gonna wind up getting 2. But this one, LA Girl Cooling Soothing Stick under my eyes, I think is really helping. It keeps it hydrated under my eyes, so it keeps it from creasing really badly. But this is another item that's returned. My lip treatment, I'm still loving this. I'm getting low because I'm at the point where I'm having to squeeze the container down to get product out. Project Pan 2026 is working. A part of my regimen is these Thirst Burst drops from e.l.f. This is returning, will be staying. I'll be using I think I may have a week's worth left in this container for my eye primer. I'll still be using this Ruby Kisses Magic Primer Potion. My eyebrow duo is still in effect. I'm still using this Estee Lauder bronzer. It's in brown because it's a lighter shade, and then I'm going in with this Palladio brow powder, which is also in brown, but it's super dark. Last of the returning items is this butter bronzer, which is from Absolute New York. I can't help it. I just like to smell it. It's got that little cocoa smell like the Too Faced. I said I wasn't going to say it. Okay. Anyway, it smells like that company stuff. So I'm keeping this in because I do like a warmer bronzed look versus hard contouring with a cool shade. New stuff. So I don't know what happened to the top for this. I think it happened when I dropped it. It's probably under my bed. But this is the Rose Water Mist. I told you I'm not really a fan of rose scented things, but I'm trying to use it up. You see if I'm down in here now. But I do a hydrating mist before I start my moisturizers and lip treatment. After I put on my moisturizers, then I go in with this week e.l.f. Primer Putty. It has like an illuminating look, and it's kind of hydrating, so that's why I want to use that one. Here's another of those camouflage concealers from e.l.f. This one I think is warm neutral. I'll probably have to put that in the description because, of course, I don't have my readers with me. Foundation for the week is going to be this Believe foundation in sand. Um, I don't. I'm hoping that this is going to last me through the week, but this was like highly used all year. It's like a satin finish, and I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but I'm hoping that this will last me through the week. This is in sand. Did not blow your mind this time. I can pull out some oldies and they're still working because I take good care of my palettes. This is the Coastal Scents Camouflage palette. And I've hit pan on basically all of the darker shades and some of the lighter shades as well. So this is for my contouring mostly. But I did use a little bit of the light color concealer because I had gotten a little carried away with the contour. I am using this palette this week. I really love it. I am using some other items aside from this palette, but it's an all-in-one for real. It has the lipstick, it has the bronzers and the highlighter and the contour and blush and 2 eyeshadow palettes. I mean, come on now, this is just a beautiful palette. The shades are perfect. I'm still using it. I used the first page, this shade here. Yeah, that's the only one I use on this page, but I did use some other stuff, but I'm just talking about what I used for my basket this week. And then I softened my edges with this shadow here, and I deepened it some with this, but then I used another palette. Like I said, I'm not going to go into that because that's a whole nother discussion. So that was my eyeshadow, and I also used this blush. I used this blush right here. I probably could have gone in with some like an extra dust of it. Not dusty, it's not dusty, but like a little more application of it. But sometimes I get a little carried away with the blush, and I gotta calm down. This week's face spray is going to be this Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray. So I use this only. Usually I double up on my sprays, but I sprayed twice with this. And last but not least is my mascara for this week. This is going to be Lash Princess by Essence. I really love this mascara. I'm trying to figure out why the camera is over here, but why I have to look over here. I don't know. I need to look over here, but it's weird. So Lash Princess by Essence is my mascara for this week. So that's this week's basket for Project Pan 2026. I'm looking forward to hearing how you guys are working out with your Project Pan 2026 projects. It's a lot of projects. I hope everyone has a great day. Be beautiful and be good. Bye.